Alright guys, so this would be part 2 for how I tint a frameless window. Well, first things first, on most cars you gotta hit the latch real quick to get the window to go up. There we go. It's just maybe like a 1/8 of an inch that goes up, but once you do that, you got the window where it's supposed to be. And we'll start by spraying the outside. Not show you guys right now. Here, I'll put this there. So you need to, this is what I use. So I'll be putting 20% carbon by GeoShield. On my car, it already has it on that side, but let's complete the whole car. Alright, so once you have the film on the window, so all you gotta do is just line up the bottom. So once everything's lined up, let me spray a little bit more water, more soapy water on the back. Alright, there we go. So make sure you overlap right at the corner. Alright, my film is sitting right at the gasket. Alright, looks good. Then you get your squeegee or your hard part. So all we're doing is tacking the film to the window. So go ahead and cut the excess film that just hangs. Alright, so what we're gonna do is you're just gonna get a little bit of your blade out and you're gonna cut going up. Okay, so now once you get that done, the window's still sitting nice. It hasn't moved. Alright, so don't worry about the top, not yet. So now you're gonna get your blade. And this is just me. You could start from this side going this way, or from the bottom going up going this way. I usually start from here and I'll show you guys. So just let the blade do its job. Now, as you guys can probably, you guys won't be able to see it, but on BMWs it makes like a small 45. It's not a round edge, so keep in mind. Keeping the blade nice and flat by holding the tint as well. Alright, as you guys can see, all I gotta do is just cut a little bit off and we'll shape it, but I'll do that once I shrink this real quick. So some of you guys asked me, how does GeoShield shrink? And as you guys can see, that shrinks pretty nice. Alright, I got most of them. So now I'm gonna use this to lay down the film. And do any cuts I gotta do. Alright, so here's that little edge, that corner that I mentioned. So we gotta just round it around. That's it. That looks good. Little 45. Alright, we'll bring it back just because this windows are kind of curved. So we'll do it again just to make sure we get all the fingers out. But now this time we're gonna leave it half an inch. Right there's good. Away from the gasket, so half an inch away from the gasket. So now that we anchor our film, we're gonna take as much water as we can. We'll bring the heat gun again. Also, don't be scared. Just go for it. Start shrinking. So you guys can see they shrink nice. You're not fighting with them. I mean, you get the little ones, but that's always like that. Especially on curved windows. On some windows, they are a little curved, and you will get more fingers than on a normal window, which with a good reference would be a Honda. One more time. Just like I mentioned, because my window's pretty curved. Alright, looks good. Put the heat gun on this side. So always clean your glass panel or your window or glass, whatever you guys use. So always clean them. Don't forget, clean the top. Most of the dirt will sit on top of it. I clean mine here and there, so it's not that dirty as well. That's just to prevent any dirt to stick to the film when we get that static, when we peel off the liner from the film. All right, we got that nice tension going. Everything looks good. All right. So now the next step would be to clean your window from outside. All right. And then, you know, you proceed of cleaning your window. I'm just gonna clean mine just to show you guys if there wasn't any tint. You know, it's a fresh window. You know, you're gonna start by cleaning the window with the little scrub pad. Don't forget the top. And the side. Now, don't forget to clean the top and the side, because most of the time there's dirt. Nice and clean. All right, then we'll get with the installation. The window. Because we're doing this, we're supposedly doing now bottom loading the film. So there we go. All right, it's in the gasket. All I gotta do is just adjust it. All right, I got nice and straight edge there. Alright, that looks good, that looks good. Alright. So then all you gotta do is get I actually use this just to get some of that water out for now. But in reality, I'm sure everyone would do it with the actual squeegee. So, you know, you start from top. It doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as you get most of that water out. Make sure you get the squeegee right between the gaskets so that way you could push some of that water out. And then just hold the glass, make sure you put nice even pressure. And you're gonna get your tri-edge and get the bottom. Now here comes the hard part. And that's going to be heating up we're going to be heating up the inside of the outside. So you're going to get a piece of microfiber towel. All we're going to do is this. Freaking GoPro died. But I heard the beeping. Alright, so like I mentioned, you get a towel. So now you're gonna get your microfiber towel, wet the hard part, and it comes from outside. Now all you gotta do is just pass the heat gun on the dot matrix. At the same time, push some of that water out. Because if we don't do that, what's gonna happen is that in a couple days from now, it's gonna turn grayish, so it's gonna look like there's hazy gray around the dot matrix, but which is normal. But if you tack it down now, it should somewhat go away for the meantime, until the tint gets that 5 days cure time, so you can lower your window. But there you guys have it. That's how it looks. It actually came out pretty good. And then all you gotta do is just go back and make sure that everything looks good, and put the heat gun here just for now without turning it off. And then yeah, just go back. So there's I'm right where the window curves, so it looks nice. Got a little bit of water here. Oh, never mind, it's outside. And then there's that curve that I mentioned. It's right on the glass as well. It's right on the curve of the window. But that's about it, guys. That's how I do a frameless window. As long as you take your time, everything should be good. So hopefully you guys are able to see that. Looks nice and clean on this side. But there you go, Chris. You wanted to see how I do the frameless windows on any car? That's how I do it, bro. It's there's people that actually do it from inside, and all they do is just trim the outside. But that's them. Everyone's different, you know. You gotta have your own style to the windows. But that's about it. That's about it, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful on how to do a frameless window. And if I missed something, comment down below, let me know. But that's how I do it. You know, take your time when you're cutting. Should come out nice and clean to do this type of windows, and they're a lot easier. All you're doing is squeegeeing the tint, getting all that water out, get some of the water around the gasket, and that's about it. So yeah, guys, like I mentioned, just make sure you guys put some heat on this side where the dot matrix is, if your window has it. But most likely most windows will have a dot matrix on this side. That's just for the window to slide a lot easier on the rubber than just doing than just rubber on window. Just make sure you put nice heat, get a microfiber, a hard card, and just try to take as much moisture from the edge. Same goes with the top and on any corners where you got a tight fit and the gasket. But other than that, we're all set. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, and like I mentioned, if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'll put it here once again, and then you guys could comment down below here on YouTube, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But this is the way I do frameless windows. Some of my videos doesn't show any frameless windows because some of them I do them outside. When I'm mobile, I go to people's houses or driveways, and I'm not gonna take the GoPro. Usually I got the customer there. But so far, you guys can see it's a nice edge. Right there is nice and round. We go around the edge there, and we are good. All right guys, have a good day. Enjoy.